A really common question that I get asked is, what do you do if your horse is dropping their shoulder on a circle? And the answer is, it all depends. It depends on where our horse is at. I'm going to show you how to figure that out in this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So when I'm trying to figure out where my horse is at, what that means is, where is his attention at? One of the things that I'm really big on, and I hope this comes through to you guys in all my videos, is building a connection with a horse. And what I mean by connection is the rider and the horse on the same page at the same time? Does the horse understand what it is we're asking them to do? That is the key. The second thing that we focus on once we have connection is position. And that means, is our horse in the position that we want him in on the circle, or in a stop, or in a turn, or wherever it is, whatever physical position that would be ideal for the situation that we're in. So we have connection and position. They're equally important. My perspective is connection should come first. So when somebody asks me the question, what do I do if my horse is dropping their shoulder on? So if I came through this circle here with Snacks, and he dropped his shoulder in right here and cut in on my circle, what I might need to figure out is, why is he cutting in there? See, because it could be two different situations. Maybe he's sweet on our gate over there, which for him is probably a pretty likely scenario. Another scenario is, maybe he's scared of the roping dummy and the barrels and the stuff that we have over in the corner of the arena over there. So maybe instead of going to the gate, maybe he's scared of the corner. So that would determine what I would need to do to fix it. If he's sweet on the gate, well, maybe I need to go make over by the gate a bit uncomfortable and release him facing this direction. If he's scared of the stuff in the corner, maybe I need to build his confidence in that corner and approach and retreat and let him go, just kind of put his nose on the things over there. Or another reason could be, he's just pushing through my inside leg. So if the answer is the horse is taking you to a certain part of the arena or away from a certain part, the way you could figure that out is put your hand down and squeeze him with two legs, see where they go. You can see, if I leave him to his own devices, he immediately turned over here. So now I'm going to pick him up, I'm going to squeeze, and then I'm going to release the pressure over here. So this would be a great game to play to help make your arena neutral. I got that phrase from a friend of mine named Tick Maynard. Shout out to Tick, who was a very well-known and very established jumping horse trainer, eventing horse trainer. But he had this concept of making the arena neutral, which means before you start training your horse in the arena, get them to be balanced all over in the arena, where they have equal draw and drive from every place in the arena. So that's a great place to start. I have a video that goes into that a little more in depth on a video that I call Warming Your Horse Up, because this is something I resolve in my warm-up. That video is on my Patreon page. You can go and find that. The link will be in the description below. Hey, I'm up here. I'm up here. Hey, did you guys know that you can join my Patreon page and see lots of new videos that are going to help you build a better partnership and connection with your horse? Also, video coaching and Q&As are included. Link will be in the description below. Let's get back to the video. For our purposes today, Snacks has an issue with leaning on my inside leg and cutting off the circle because of that. So what I'm going to do to fix that is, if I'm trotting a circle or cantering a circle, and for him it mostly happens at a canter, and he cuts off this circle, I'm going to apply my inside leg and then pick him up with the reins and have him yield over and then stop. So if he's diving in on the circle, the horse is always going to try to go where they think they're going to find relief. So he thinks he's going to find relief by cutting in the circle. By me bringing my leg on in that scenario and waiting for him to step off my leg, now he's getting relief over here. So pretty soon when I come around the circle, he's going to be seeking out over here, because this is where the relief was, not cutting off my circle over here. Okay, so let's do that again. And if we expanded this into a canter, my point is, you don't have to fix this at canter. You can apply your leg during the canter, then come down to a trot or a walk, and even a side pass. Right here, he's dropping his shoulder, pick him up, wait for him to step off my leg, and then relax. Now, what's critical here is that I don't take my reins and pull him over here. When you use your reins with a horse, it's like telling them, I'm telling you to go over here. When you put your leg on a horse, it's like telling them, don't be here. So that when he ends up over here, he chose to be over here and is finding relief over here. So instead of telling your horse where to go, show them where not to be. That's kind of the idea behind this equation. That resonates, you know, some people might hear this and they go, that doesn't make any sense to me. But to a horse, that's what makes sense to them. The more you tell a horse where to go, the more they feel like the predator is trapping them into a scenario. The more you show a horse where not to be, the more they will feel like they chose that answer, and they will go to that answer more frequently and easier. Even that circle felt a little easier for him to make. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this at a canter, which is kind of what I was having a little bit of an issue with snacks. So let's go ahead and try it with him. To a left lead, because where he's been dropping his shoulder has been over here in this corner. Whoop. Set him up again. There we go, thank you. Adjust my mic pack here. Okay, now I'm gonna give him a loose rein. Now right there, he's dropping his shoulder. So I brought my life down, I'm gonna pick him up, put my inside leg on, and wait for him to step over. Let him get relief over here in this corner. Now, something else to keep in mind, I gave him a loose enough rein to find out that he wanted to go over there. My goal is always to give a horse more responsibility. So I had to give him a loose enough rein to find out that that was where he was thinking. You could cover that up by using your reins more and do what I call managing them. Now, there's certain times we do want to manage them, but in this particular scenario, I'm trying to get him to feel more balanced in the arena, and so I don't want to manage it. I want to turn him loose and let him tell me where he's at. Okay, let's set up that leg again. Now I did cut in a little bit there, but since we just got into the lead, we'll come around and we'll try again. Push him over, very good. All right, let's go ahead and try that again. Leg on. You can see I even thought about changing leads when I put that leg on. There we go. Let him find relief over here. So again, the big priority is apply your leg and let that horse choose to step off of it versus riding them over with your reins. Again, you can ride over with the reins, but there just won't be as much understanding from that horse if you do it that way. So really wait on that horse to step off your leg. Even if you end up at your spot, but they really haven't moved over, leave your leg on, even if it's at a standstill, until that horse steps off of it. That's the big key there. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you guys could see that on camera, but for me, the way it felt is he was really taking me over here this time instead of cutting off this spot and just thinking about turning and going over there. So this is going to make it much easier for me to steer him on a circle if he's already thinking about coming over here. Okay, now some of you might be going, well, I don't want my horse to always go to the fence. Okay, so it's like everything that we suggest is in balance. Okay, you have to balance everything. But the reality is horses are always going to be anticipating things. They're always going to be looking for the pattern. It's in their nature to do that. So let's get proactive with them and know that, and kind of leverage that and build positive anticipations and leverage that as we train our horses to go on patterns that we're looking for them to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you did, make sure you give it a like, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys on the next one.